Hey everyone, I'm Michael Armano here, the Drip Broker, and I'm with my friend Devin from iDK and Kinetic Digital Imagery. I'm going to let him tell you all about that, but I wanted to introduce my friend here. Tell us a little bit about how you got started and what led you to stuff like this.
I'm a mixed media artist, so it was only a matter of time before I started taking some of the LED stuff that was coming out on the market and applying them to some of the decor that I like to build. This one particular here, being a woodworker ever since I was a young kid, this was actually made with one single piece of wood. So that was the technical feat with this one. I always try to apply something difficult to a new project. So
excellent. So we can see how you took a couple different mediums here to create this piece. So not only woodworking, but you're using the technology side. You're using the aesthetics from the mirrors to reflect the light. I think that's really cool. Does any of this drift into the other lanes that you do? Because you DJ too, right? So you do
yeah,
different
absolutely.
things.
Yeah. So as a visual artist, I got into working with LEDs, working with projection mapping, and it was only a matter of time before doing these shows for some of my fellow DJ friends that I decided to get into the music myself, so I could make a very cohesive show for our audience.
Excellent. So not only are you working with your own endeavors, but you have a collaborative group of people that you work with to put on production.
Absolutely.
So
yeah.
You're seeing your projection mapping, you're seeing your LED work, you're seeing the music come together, and you're collaborating with other creators in those lanes, but you offer that special little opportunity to add on to what they're doing. Tell me a little bit more about the collective. Where do you guys play? What type of shows do you
Shout
do?
out to Bay Street. That is our event management group there. I work with a very small but talented team of individuals, Joey and Topher, both amazing artists, Awesomeness Prime. These guys are one of a kind people, amazing local talent. And yeah, I'm just privileged to work with those guys as well.
Yeah, excellent. We've actually had the opportunity to host some of these fantastic artists here at Bespoke House as well. How has Bespoke House helped inspire you? Giving you an opportunity, community. What do you
guys
think?
have definitely given me. You guys have definitely given me a creative outlet. Being able to just come here and use some of the equipment in unique ways that I really don't get a chance to do in any other place. So the last event we did, I absolutely had a blast by really creating a message behind some of the projection mapping, which you got to see.
Yeah, I think it's really cool what you do because you're taking the overall theme, but you're really dialing in on some of those fine-tuned details. Obviously, as a clothier myself, I'm all about those finer details. So it was really cool to not only be here to experience the music in the courtyard, but also to see the visuals mapped out onto the wall and seeing those little elements come through with the overall theme while the mural was being produced. So, I mean, that's a really cool opportunity. That was our mural party here at Bespoke House. We host that every other month, and you can see Bay Street and a lot of their artists here at the mural party, as well as Devin and all of his creative endeavors. We're going to take a little bit of a break, and then we're going to look at this a little bit deeper here with Devin. Thanks for tuning in.
Thank you. Devin, aka iDK here. You guys can check out some of my visual arts at Kinetic Digital Imagery on Instagram, and also be sure to check out iDK official page on Instagram, as well as Bay Street. That is our event management group. We host a lot of fun things here in Jacksonville. Come check us out.
Hey everyone, it's Michael Armano here, the Drip Broker, and I am sitting down with Devin from iDK and Kinetic Digital Imagery, amongst a number of other different things that you do. Tell me a little bit about some of the inspiration that comes from putting these mediums and different materials together in your creative works. I mean, you do quite a variety of things. How does it all come together?
Originally I got a couple concepts from a friend of mine, and when I started working on some of these projects, simple logos with wood, it really opened up a whole new idea for me to continue that, bringing some of those fun interactive elements to bars, club scenes, and from there, yeah, it just branched off. A lot of ideas started flooding in.
Yeah, I definitely take a lot of different inspiration in my clothing career as well. Different mediums. I mean, I'm even working with these glass blowers to create like glass buttons, lapel pins, cufflinks, stuff like that. So I'm always interested in the spontaneous collaboration that comes with these different type of creations. Now you work with a huge collective of different creators, not only with Bay Street but here at Bespoke House as well. Has anything come from that that's really inspired you to add new elements to your productions or your creative abilities?
Absolutely. Among one of the things that I do is projection mapping. So any time I get to flex that skill, I definitely try to capitalize on it.
Yeah, that's definitely one of the things I've been most excited about is your projection mapping. I've already seen it here in person at Bespoke House during some of our events. And you do all sorts of different events. So not only just music stuff, but like you can kind of create this three-dimensional interactive environment almost anywhere, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah, one of the things one of my end goals actually is to get a generator so I can go around town to some of these large murals that we have in our beautiful city and really just kind of bring them to life and make some really cool moments.
Yeah, so you're talking about taking these static murals, these big pieces of Jacksonville's culture, and then adding to it and creating an interactive development through projection mapping. I mean, that's amazing. Those are some of the things that we definitely want to support here. So, with all that coming together here in the past few months, years, what is your aspirations? Where do you hope to go from here? Do you have any particular goals you're shooting for?
No, honestly, it's just fun and being in the moment. And when certain ideas come to me, it just kind of drives me crazy till I see it happen. So yeah, it's no real limit to it right now.
Yeah, I mean, the sky's the limit when it comes down to stuff like this. Have a supportive group and a place that you can really just have freedom to create. I think is very important. So we're happy to have you here at Bespoke House. Thanks for joining us on the Drip Report. Tell us where everybody can find you. I mean, we definitely want to follow not only your projection mapping, but your music and your art and your craft too. Where can we find you?
You can find me on Instagram, Facebook, both with iDK official page. You can check out some of our events through Bay Street Jacks at Instagram. And of course, Kinetic Digital Imagery, the first one I really kind of started. Also, you can find all the projects that I do there on Instagram as well.
Excellent. We want to thank you for coming out to Bespoke House. You can also find Devin through Bespoke House. If you want to reach out, we'll definitely get you in contact. You can probably see some of his upcoming works here, some of our upcoming events over the summer. So definitely check out Bespoke House and what Devin has going on, because this is some really cool artisan stuff that we'd love to see here in Jacksonville. So thanks for tuning in to the Drip Report. We'll catch you on the next one. Nice.
Check 1 2 1 2.
Check 1 2.
iDK.
Drip drip. Drip 1 2 1 2 drip.
Drip broker. Yeah, it's fine open. Gives me a little room.
Check 1 2 drip drip.
iDK.